So Cardi B is back in the court, you guys. Can't be asked with them glasses. But have you seen it? Yeah, this one's different. You know what? I got to first say, regardless of anything, I do feel sorry for her. I can't lie. Because the story, which I'm going to give you a little bit of a bullet pointing on it, if you was in that situation at the time, I could understand why she would have felt a little bit frightened knowing that it was her first child and this is a situation. You understand me? So let me tell you what it is. For those of you that's looking for the quick, what's going on? I've had a couple of you hit me up like, wow, what's going on with Cardi B? I see she's in court. And sometimes I ain't got time to be going back and forth and explaining it. So I'm going to do a quick breakdown. So apparently, long time ago, when she had her first daughter, she was carrying her first daughter. She needed to go and see a gynecologist, right? Which was based in Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, okay? So she was able to get a Saturday appointment and going there, she went on her own. So obviously she's got her driver, she had no security. She went upstairs and as soon as she came out of the elevator, right, she was approached by a security guard. Now, the security guard did a violation. According to, allegedly, Cardi B, she had her phone here, and then when Cardi turned around, because she heard her say, yo, this Cardi B's here, you know, she turned around, and then the security guard had her phone here. Now, you all know, that's kind of invasion of your privacy, for real. Yes, it's a public place. Yes, she's a security guard, but come on. That is a little bit of a violation, no matter how you want to wave it, turn it, and everything else, yeah? But the fact is, Cardi didn't want no one to know that at that time she was pregnant. She was about to drop her album. Anyway, verbal kicked off, back and forth, back and forth. The doctor's secretary had to come out, get in between them, try and like break it up because all of this was going on, But allegedly, the security guard is stating that Cardi B attacked her. Cardi B did, you know, spit on her. Cardi B body shamed her. Cardi B called her the N-word. Cardi B, you know, did some kind of scratch on her face that she had to go and get plastic surgery, microsurgery. I can't remember how it goes on that part or the actual terminology. But reality is she's suing for at least 23 or 24 million. Yo, no way. I can't. I just think a lot of people, yes, times is hard, but that's just a little bit stretching. And she's been caught in 1 and 2 already lies, i.e. the security guard. But we all know Cardi's, you know, hood. I don't care, Cardi, I'm going to tell you the truth. But she's really come a long way from love and hip hop. She's come a long way as well with being a mother. But you can't change that about her. She speaks how she's speaking. If she's going to swear, she's going to swear. It's like myself, right? You can get passionate. But I think what I've been watching, what I've been seeing, and again, I've been following it closely because to me, I'm looking on it as 23 bomber clout million. Are you all right? Regardless of anything, 23 blouse and skirt million, you know. Nah, that's just liberty, man. That's liberty. I'm not saying don't go for some meals because she's got it, but if that's your thing, by the way. But 23 million? 23 million. Yeah, that's a violation. Down to her nails. They're talking about, oh, the security guard allegedly saying that Cardi B had sharp nails and they scratched her on her face, right? And so they bring in the surgeon man. The man's breaking it down, what kind of surgery it was to not what kind of surgery it was. Now, apparently, the security guard lost her job. Now, she's saying it's Cardi that made her lose her job. Yeah, I don't know, innit, obviously, but I'm just reporting as I do, right? But what Cardi, I believe, did was more say to the doctor, as she did, but I feel like what she must have did as well is to say how unprofessional because, again, the doctor who was on duty that day that Cardi had went to see had told the security guard to go back downstairs to your post. You see what I'm saying to you? Mind you, they don't open on the weekends, you know. This is a Saturday. So the security got nothing to secure, if you know what I mean, right? My thing is, I still haven't heard, do they inform the security to lock the building down because they got a celebrity coming or well-known person, and she couldn't help it but to find out who, because he was the only one open on that day, right, in a tall building. So again, that's what hasn't come up yet. Right now, what they're doing in the civil court is deliberating, you know, the stories, bringing in people who was there, i.e. the secretary, and I don't know about the doctor, because 1 minute I heard that the doctor's resting in paradise, and then another minute they're bringing the next one. But then I'll catch up on that and get back to you. But what I'm just trying to say is this. I really do feel it for celebrities and well-known people. I really do. Because people will try and tarnish your name for everything, right? There is truth to some, and there's a lot that lies, and they batter it up to make it look better. I mean, my lady's talking about allegedly she got PTSD, she got this now going on, she got that going on, this going on, that going on. I think it's a bit too much now. I think it's a bit too far-fetched. If anything, I'm not saying Cardi don't need to pay her. That's not what I'm saying, right? Don't come for me in the comments. But what I'm saying is 23 million. You're taking it too far. Now, Cardi, I don't expect you to see this, but lately I've been finding out you're really close to the internet, mate, right now. You are watching everything that's being put up about you. So I'm hoping this little video from someone, obviously nothing tied to you. I rate you. I've been watching you from Love and Hip Hop. So, you know what I mean? Your music and everything else. People are people, right? That's the part I love about you, okay? I am a child of God. I don't really like certain parts of your videos or certain videos. I'm going to go there with you. But as far as an artist, as far as entertaining, yeah, I rate you. I can't lie. Now, there's only one thing I got with you, though, Cardi. I can't lie. I can't lie, babes. I got to be honest with you, right? This is not the first time it's come up with you addressing people with the N-word. Yeah, I got a little problem on that, Cardi. I can't lie. I got a little problem because behind the scenes, apparently, you don't like BLLCK people. Again, that don't make no sense because your baby father, a.k.a. your ex-husband, is BLLCK. So I'm a bit confused there. I don't want to listen to it. I'm trying my best. But because it's come up in the court, it's like, so wait a minute. First of all, the monkey thing was the next thing back in the day. Cardi, listen, please don't break my heart like that. Please, Cardi, don't break my heart. Don't break my heart like that. You feel what I'm saying to you? Because I see that you rep Jamaica. I see that you love our culture. I see, you know what I'm saying? Cardi. Yeah, please, don't, please, listen. If it slipped out, say it slipped out your mouth, right? But I'm a 3 strikes you're out. If I hear anything else, you in an altercation, that's not my business. But you addressing black people in any derogatory way, Cardi, yeah, I'm going to have to just sign you off. I don't even want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear none of your music. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I'm done. You've lost a fan. I know I'm only 1 in a billion. It don't matter. I don't care. Because I think that's where you're just taking it too far. We are the ones that's supporting you, Cardi, on a real level. You don't know that already. You understand me, right? And are you just going to be, no, Cardi, please don't break my heart. Please don't let me find out it's true, Cardi. Please, because one day somebody's going to record you. I hope I can tell you this, right, truthfully. Somebody's going to record you, yeah, saying certain things, Cardi, and there ain't no turning back from that. You do know that, don't you? You do know that, don't you? Do you know how many fans and supporters and people that just love you on the grounds of where you've come from and what you've achieved? Cardi, you're going to get cancelled. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to get cancelled. But right now, let me get back to what this case is about, because this is what my people's asked before, right? So that's the situation, right? That is the situation. She had an altercation a couple of years ago. The security guard is now coming, yeah, and saying this is what's happened. It's all allegedly at the moment, but I just thought I'd break it down in a nutshell. She's stating that she was attacked by a pregnant woman who was 4 months old. Now, this is a question they asked. Was you showing? Could you tell you was pregnant? No, Cardi B replied. But then again, here why I thought, idiot question. You know why it's idiot question? Because the woman knows the building. She knew Cardi went on the 5th floor. She knows what offices are there. With all due respect, it ain't the first time they've done it on a Saturday. So then why was you following Cardi? Let's talk. That's what's got me a little bit winded up. That's where I wish sometimes I studied law, in a sense of where I can go and be like, hello, that don't make no sense. Because it's not the first time the secretary said they only do it for well-known and celebrity patients. So there we go, right there. But no, all they want to focus on is the blood cleat girl. And the girl's talking about allegedly this and allegedly that. And Cardi B scratched her with her nail. Cardi had to be talking about, I didn't have no sharp nails. Showing her nails from back then, because it was all over Instagram or wherever, right? To show she didn't have no sharp nails. Down to the point of, so how often do you get your nails done? Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but I just think sometimes now, when people are going for certain money, they really be asking some questions that is irrelevant in the court case. You know what I mean? It's irrelevant in the court case. And because they're really trying to fight for their client to win this money and to also tarnish a reputation, right? They be asking some questions. But you see, the question I wanted to ask, that I feel like when they go live again, yeah, I'm in them comments saying, with all due respect, is this the first time the building has been open on a Saturday? With all due respect, can somebody explain to me, would the security guard not know that that office is the only office that was open on that day? With all due respect, would the security guard or was the security guard informed? Like, that's all I want to know. So if you've got them answers, then drop it in the comments to help me out on that part. Other than that, Cardi, don't let me down. Someone's going to get you. If you think you can get away with keep doing it, someone's going to have enough of it. That's all I'm trying to say to you, Cardi. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I'm just trying to look out for you, girl. You know what I'm saying? But on a real thing, just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Right now, I heard that your prayer goes again. By the way, congratulations. Calm down a bit, okay? Calm down now. I'm not saying this situation because, again, you was back. She was, allegedly, she had you in the corner, yeah? Because that's what even the secretary come out and said what she visually saw. So you're trying to step away. The security guard is coming towards you. So I hear that. But you know what I'm saying, Cardi? Sometimes, right, I'm telling you, I know, Cardi, I get it. Don't think I don't get it, yeah? But I'm telling you, you're going to have to do what the Bible says, Cardi. You're going to have to turn the other cheek and walk away. Be the pussy. It don't matter. I'm telling you, Cardi, it's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, 23 blood clot million. Cardi, if you got money dashing, I beg, make your peoples ring my peoples. Hit me up and we can do a talk. Yeah, and I got banked. You could transfer something. But at the end of the day, that was a joke. But on a realness, yeah, nah, this is nonsense. I feel so upset for her. I feel very sad for her that, you know what I'm saying, whether she's guilty or not, is the fact of the amount that the woman is asking for. Surely she can accept something to better her life if that's what she's going after. But 23 blood cleat million, I still can't get it out of my head. Yeah, see, this is why for me, I'm not even trying to be funny. I ain't even trying to be famous. I want to be rich broke. You know them stars there? Yeah, because all you're going to get from me is peanuts, bloods, and shirt buttons. Anyway, until the next one, yeah? Big up yourself. It's live your life. Take care. God bless.